All hail the Clicks crew. We got some Captain America and the Avengers Heroclix previews coming right up. Mr. Clicks Flick is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for all your gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicksflix is also brought to you by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Use the promo code Mr. Clicksflix for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Alright guys, so today we're taking a look at some Captain America and the Avengers Heroclix previews. We got a bunch of them today from channel sponsor and our friend luckydicecafe.com. Make sure to follow them on Facebook. Link is in the description of this video because they do have previews from time to time, which is really cool. And these are really solid ones, so I am super excited to see them. So you guys let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, if you're hyped for this set. Set comes out February, the very beginning of February. Pre-releases are at the very end of January, so this month. So WizKids waited till the last second to give us some previews to let us know if we wanted them. But anyway, this is the preview, so let's go ahead and get this rolling. Alright, so up first we have Citizen V, number 36 in the set. Seems to be a rare, has the Thunderbolts V Battalion, Police, Politician, and Soldier keywords. He has 2 traits and a special on his movement. First trait is called Assembled Bolts and Masters. Once per turn, when Citizen V hits, after resolutions you may roll a d6, 5 or 6. If your force has 3+ friendly characters on it, with the Masters of Evil or Thunderbolts keywords, remove an action token from Citizen V, or give an action token to a hit target. If your force has 6+, do both. That's pretty cool there. So we're doing sort of like Masters, not Masters of Evil, that's what I just read. Sinister Syndicate. We're doing Sinister Syndicate type things, and Suicide Squad, where it's sort of like 6 characters on your force is nice. So pretty cool there. Other trait is Star-Spangled Swashbuckler. Star-Spangled Swashbuckler, if I can talk, which is Elite Climb and Leadership. Both of those are good. Trait of Leadership is fantastic, so that's cool there. Then his special, or I guess her special, once we read this power, is Legacy of the Battalion. Charge sidestep. When Citizen V hits with a close attack, after resolutions, remove an action token from a friendly character, including herself, that is adjacent to a hit target. So you can roll for leadership, remove a token from a friendly character. You hit, you can remove another one from a friendly character or from yourself. So really cool there. I think that's a really solid power there that suits this figure well. Only 60 points, has a 5 range single target, 9 movement with that special, 11 attack with Blades, Claws, Fangs, 18 defense with combat reflexes, and 2 damage with shape change. I think this is a really solid figure. Only quibble could be giving it willpower or indomitable, but yeah, if they did that, it probably would have increased the cost of this figure by 15 points. So as is, I mean, this is a really solid figure. I'm super happy that we're getting this particular version. So up next, we're going to take a look at Black Widow. This is number 57 in the set. And she looks pretty good. Seems to be a super rare. Has the Avengers, Assassin, Future, Monster, and Spy keywords. Has 2 traits. First one is Espionage, Stealth, Improved, Movement ignores hindering, Improved targeting ignores hindering. So that's pretty cool there. I don't know why they couldn't have just given her the improved movements and then had the other part not be part of the trait, but whatever, nobody asked me. So anyway, the other trait is I feel like a brand new woman after a good meal. When Black Widow KOs an opposing character, after resolutions, roll a d6 and heal her equal to half the result. Woo, that's a doozy. So that's pretty good there. She's 65 points, has the team player, I think is what they call that, the question mark, which is you can steal team abilities from friendly characters, which is cool there. 65 points, like I said, 5 range, single target, 9 movement with charge, 11 attack with Quake, 17 defense, combat reflexes, 3 damage with exploit weakness. And then on the back half of the dial there, or back 2/3 of the dial, is Steel Energy. So hypothetically, what you could do if you were down there is hit, heal with your Steel Energy, roll, see if you know how much you heal. You could heal very easily from right around click 4. You could heal from click 4 to top dial in 1 attack, which is phenomenal. This is a very solid figure in my opinion. I'm super excited. Wasn't enthused about 2099, and then I just saw how good the figure was, and I was like, never mind. This figure is great. So next we have is War Machine, the next figure we have. So this guy looks pretty cool, and he also seems to be a super rare, number 53A, so that implies that there's going to be a prime version of him. And he has the Avengers, Initiative, Shield, Stark Industry, Armor, Soldier, and Warrior keywords. He has improved targeting, ignores hindering, and can shoot out of adjacency. He has 2 traits and a special on his damage. His first trait is Avengers Assembled. Once per turn, when War Machine hits after resolutions, roll a d6, 5 or 6. If your force has 3+ friendly characters with the Avengers keyword, remove an action token from War Machine, or give an action token to a hit target. If your force 6+, do both. That sounds very familiar, almost like Citizen V, but for a different keyword. I like that a lot. Avengers has a ton of currently modern characters, so to get to a plus, to get to a 7 figure team with Avengers is not a tall order. So even with him being the point values that he is, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you'd still have 130 points hypothetically to deal with. So then his other trait is minigun target lock. When War Machine hits, after resolutions, you may give a hit character a target lock token and remove all other target lock tokens. Free. Make a range attack using War Machine's printed attack and damage values, but only to target the character with his target lock token. Ooh, that is a doozy. That is a good power. So what that means hypothetically is that you go in, you do your initial attack, probably have your attack and damage increased. You attack, and then you put your target lock a token on him, and you get a free second attack. So he's able to attack twice per turn on a character. So that is phenomenal. And then the special on his damage is called Variable Threat Response. Perplex, but only to target himself. This guy's good. So we're going to look at his dial, and then I'm going to tell you he's just phenomenal. So he's 100 points, has the Shield team ability and Avengers team ability. 7 range dual target, which is pretty respectable right now. Has a 9 movement with running shot and the flight ability, 11 attack, psychic blast, 18 defense, invincible, and indomitability, 4 damage with that special. Oh my, he is so good for 100 points. I can't fully articulate how good it is. So the Perplex, probably going to put it into a 12, just so it's your short hit. There's all kinds of things you can put with him for a cheap Avengers team that would get him up to a 14 attack for, probably 5 or 6 damage very easily, and you're able to attack. So you would be able to get to potentially deal, even if you just used his printed values, you're able to deal 8 clicks of damage with him per turn, which is phenomenal. 100 points is really good. That 18 up front is a decent defense. This guy is all win in my book. I really, 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 really hope that I'm able to pull one. So one thing too before we preview the next figure is just go ahead and take a look at the new channel art that we have. We're going to be doing this on new videos, part of improving in 2020. So if you're looking for Mr. Clicks Flicks on other platforms, make sure to check out the ones on the in the little word bubble there. I upload everything to YouTube and BitChute, and then also to Patreon. So if you're a member there, that'll give you notification. And then if you're looking to be have a little bit more access than that, there's also Twitter and Facebook groups, and I also upload to those because they are far better at notifying people than YouTube is currently. So I do all kinds of cool stuff for Patreon too, so please consider that. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the next figure of this preview. And it is Namor, and I want to say the Submariner, even though it's not the Submariner, it's just Namor. But he is number 69 in the set, appears to be a chase rarity, so WizKids definitely has been enjoying making him harder to get. Although we did get that rare one in X-Men Regenesis and the rare one in Black Panther. So maybe I'm complaining a little bit too much. So we got 2 rares and 2 chases. But anyway, he has the Atlantis, Avengers, Cabal, Defenders, Illuminati, Invaders, and Ruler keywords. He has 2 traits and a special on his defense. His first trait is Avenging Son of Atlantis. When Namor starts the game, Namor starts the game with a flood marker in his square. The flood marker is water terrain. Smoke Cloud is free, but to generate water terrain markers instead of generating hindering terrain markers. Free, place the flood marker in Namor's square. So that's pretty cool there, and as you can see from the picture in the preview, it seems like they're going to bring back Click's effect spaces. So, you know, for those of us that have been hanging on to those, being like, oh, well, I wonder what I'm going to use this for. Now we're going to be able to use them again. And then at first when I saw this sculpt, by the way, I thought it was an Ultimates version, and then I remembered that they redid his outfit not that long ago, so I was like, oh, okay, this is the regular version. But anyway, so his other trait is Master of the Seven Seas, Dolphin symbol. Friendly characters with Dolphin symbol or share a keyword with Namor modify attack +1 if making a close attack while occupying water terrain. So he's making free water terrain. Friendly characters that have the Dolphin symbol get +1 attack when attacking from water terrain. You have no excuse to be not attacking from water terrain is basically what this means. And then yeah, so the next one is Rejuvenated by the Sea, and this is the special on his defense, and it is toughness regeneration, but only if Namor occupies water terrain. Again, via the flood marker and free generating water terrain with Smoke Cloud. No excuse to ever not be able to use that. So really cool there. 2 different point lines, 75 points and 50 points. Defender's team ability, which you don't really see that often, so pretty cool. Starts off at 75 points with a 10 movement with the flight ability and charge, 12 attack with Quake, 17 defense with invincibility and indomitability, 4 damage with leadership. And then at 50 points, he has a 10 movement with charge, 11 attack with Quake, 17 defense with whatever that is, invulnerability, yeah, and 3 damage with leadership. If you guys have been watching the channel that long, you know that I probably like the 50-point version. You're not really losing too much stats-wise. He still has a really long dial for 50 points. I really wish at some point, though, they would give Namor a little bit of respect and give him an 18 defense up front. But, you know, overall, this is a pretty good little figure there. I am definitely happy that they made him. So yeah, that is all the previews for today. Again, make sure to let me know in the comments below what your favorite figure was that was previewed. I always enjoy reading that stuff. Make sure to keep checking back to the channel because I will be having these previews come up as they become available to me. Also, if you are considering, can't become a Patreon patron, but you still want to help the channel, make sure to give it this video a thumbs up, give it a share, leave a comment, because it really helps YouTube know that other people may enjoy this content and it will share it out for me. That's all I have for you guys today. As always, please remember that it's own critical miss if you don't have probability control.